we're gonna use our ship's meeting console after we've been remade.
I'm finished here.
You're looking a lot better, that's for sure.
Papanu Gasavans, Lo Anis, Pose Us Tauhana.
Hey, we're getting a holo call here. Someone named Moff Pyron.
Alright, so this is actually a part for our ship. You can load them up. That's a missile magazine. But one, I don't like the ship quests very much, and two, I can just buy a bunch now. So I'm just gonna go, oh, I get it anyway. Hello. Huh. Well, then I guess I'm gonna get it anyway. So, yeah, we got this one on Tatooine, if I remember right, and this one here on Belsavis. Alright, so, Holo Terminal.
My lord, Moff Valiant Pyron, I've heard much about you. I thought it was time we spoke. I've been watching this conflict between you and Thanaton. I intend to be on the winning side.
And which side have you deemed that to be?
I don't know yet. However, Thanaton's particular old-fashioned philosophy cannot survive much longer regardless. You lack Imperial connection, but with the proper display of patriotism, you could easily win many of the Moffs to your side.
Did you have a scheme in mind?
At Thanaton's behest, the Empire recently cut funding on a project called the Silencer, a superweapon capable of disintegrating an entire armada. If an ambitious young Sith were to see the weapon to completion and then test fire it on a Republic fleet, he would be well regarded.
I'm guessing it takes more than sheer desire to complete this weapon.
You're right. A special sensor chip, the CN-12, is required. The chip is only built on Nar Shaddaa. It's illegal in the Republic. In the Empire, it's... well, we don't use it lightly. But I understand your little cult on Nar Shaddaa has moved into electronic weaponry and is now the chief supplier of these chips.
I will consult my cult and see what we can do for you.
I'm pleased to hear it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have this business of the war to attend to.
My cult is doing what? Behind my back? They're making all these deadly computer chips or whatever. Definitely have to go have a talk with them. And congratulate them. For getting into this deadly business. And of course ask for a slice of the pie. Alright, since this planet does take a while to load, and we have to do it on screen now, yeah, I'm going to invite you to like the videos if you like what you see, subscribe if you want to hear about more uploads. I also have another Let's Play series. I'm running a Jedi Knight currently, and there will be more yet to come. You can also follow the link in the video description and watch me on Twitch. You can watch me live stream them. Because sometimes I do things off screen, or especially like the events where I'm repeating the same things over and over again. I'll just show on screen once and then I'll off stream the rest of them. So if you want to keep up to date on everything that I'm doing, follow me on Twitch. Alright, but now I need to go find my cult. Okay, we pull a full U-turn. Now, I've heard rumor, but I'm not 100% positive. Let's see, today is Sunday. Well, excuse me. I've heard rumor that Tuesday, 2 days from now, in the morning, an event will start called the Relics of the Gree.
Are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
I'm not positive how true that is, but if that is true, I'm not entirely certain that I'm ready to, I can see level 15. Gosh. I'm not entirely certain that I'm ready to go participate in it. The Relics of the Gree event is an event for max level characters, although if you are close, then there is a buff that you can get. Dreadmasters gave me a plus 20 critical red crystal. Okay. So yeah, there's a buff. This particular buff, I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's called Bolster. And when you're in an area and you're not exactly max level, but you're close, or sometimes when you're not even close, your stats will all be increased so that you are like a max level character. For instance, if you've run the Kuat Drive Yards missions, those missions have Bolster on them because you can run them starting at like level 10 or 15 or something.
My lord, you've returned to us.
My lord, the Great Dragon. We'll tell Masters Riley and Destris you're here.
We hope you'll be proud of the work we've done.
Yes, my lord. We practically own the streets.
My lord, good to see you again.
Hope you like what we've done with the place. What can old Riley and Destris do for you?
I understand you've been busy since I saw you last. I'm interested in the CN-12.
CN-12, huh? Funny you should mention it. We wanted to build your cult up into something big, see? And we picked the CN-12 to do it.
It's a real crazy technology, and it just happens some of the members worked on an early prototype called the Death Mark.
We saw an opening, and there you have it. It was all dandy until a mucker called the Veil got involved. He's blasted our supply chain to pieces, and he controls the CN-12 market now.
Surely he'll be open to negotiations.
He hasn't listened to a word so far. He's not easy to get at. Holes up in Shadowtown. And he made it clear he only wants to meet with the boss. We, didn't think that was really an option.
For the leader of this cult, I certainly am kept in the dark on a lot of things.
I'm sorry, my lord. We won't let it happen again. Good luck.
Yeah, they didn't even try. Alright, Shadowtown. That's down there. But I don't think... I don't think that I have a quick travel to there yet. Let's try heading to a taxi terminal, seeing where it tells us to go.
Well done. Please select an available travel route.
What? Duros sector?
Have a safe
I thought it said he was in Shadowtown. We'll have to see. Huh. So what was I talking about before that mission? Oh yeah, Bolster. So the event has Bolster, but I believe for the Gree event, it wants you to have completed Chapter 3. And so in general, it asks you to be above level 50. And so I don't think the bolster works if you're below level 50, at least not for this event. Yeah, I guess it is there. They said Shadowtown, but we don't go to Shadowtown, we go to the Duros sector. That's kind of weird. I wonder if that's a bug or if somewhere down here we find some kind of terminal or a taxi pad that'll take us to the Shadowtown or whatever. This goes right to the safe house. Vale's safe house, and we're talking to Vale.
Hello.
So let's... Oh, he's gotta be right down there. I don't see him. This could be a trap. Oh, there you are.
I'm here as requested. Which one of you is the Veil?
I am the Veil.
No, I am the Veil.
No, it is me. I am the Veil.
I am Spartacus. Really? They're pulling a Spartacus on me?
None of us are the Veil.
Okay.
Because all of us are the Veil.
So it is kind of a Spartacus thing.
Still, we are all very glad to make your acquaintance, Cult Master.
Or the Mountain. I think that's a Republic thing. On Nar Shaddaa.
What will it take to convince you to give me the CN-12?
Your cult.
The streets of Nar Shaddaa only have room for one true voice.
Give us control of your cult, and we will give you the CN-12.
You seem to have made a mistake. I'm not a naive thug like Destris or Riley.
That is why we wanted to deal with you.
The lowlifes that run your cult are brutal enough, but they lack vision.
Why settle for a cult, when you can have an empire?
Our resources extend beyond the CN-12. Armies need weapons, ships need engines.
What does your cult provide you now? Donations? Artifacts?
We offer that and more. Our reach extends across the galaxy.
Simply send a signal from one of these devices, and our servants will come to your aid anywhere in the galaxy, not just on Nar Shaddaa.
You will give me the CN-12, and you will serve me.
We will give you the CN-12.
We will serve you.
Please, let us join your cult.
I don't let people join for free.
Of course, my lord.
Here is the CN-12. We assure you, you will not regret this.
I love using Force Persuade. It's awesome. You can probably turn that into a battle somehow. I just really love Force Persuade. You'll see on all of my Jedi characters, I tend to overuse Force Persuade. Made it. Okay. There looks like they're running the world boss right now, but I'm not really interested. I just want to get on with life. Because the higher level quests I run, the faster my level will be boosted up. As soon as I hit level 50, I'll be able to run this new event with Bolster on. Holy cow. That's like straight up. Oh yeah, there's the casino. And this is the promenade. Okay. It's gonna go around to the correct entrance to the promenade. Yeah, so I'm gonna push through with the planet missions. I might run the bonus mission, the bonus series after After the next planet, there are 2 bonus series I can pick up, depending on the level that I am, which right now is looking like it'll be pretty good. I might put those off until I hit level 50, so I can get up and do the Gree event. The Relics of the Gree, that's the event that I'm thinking is coming. If it's coming Tuesday. If it's not coming Tuesday, then I'll just continue as normal. Alright.
Ready when you are.
But if it is coming, I think I might just skip past those bonus series temporarily.
The Veil was 3 people, but I made them see reason.
3 people? Who would have thought? Stick around as long as you like. The members are happy to have you here.
I like
Stay
having
as long
lots of
as you like, my
followers.
lord. We are always happy to have you among us.
Stick around as long as you like, and then the mission says, go use your ship's holo terminal. Wonder if there's anything I could stick around and do here. Great Dragon. I think that's the name of my cult. Disciples and Initiates. But yeah, so if the event does start, I'll probably skip over the bonus series as temporarily until I hit level 50, and then I'll start the event and I'll go back and do the bonus series as right at that point. If Bolster works like I thought it did too. This requires some research. I'll get back to you before tonight's episode. Ship's holo terminal. Gotta go all the way back to the ship. Gosh, dang it. They make you run all over the place and do crazy stuff. Alright. Alright, so that's what I like to do when I enter a spaceport. As I hit the M while I'm running in one direction, I find out which hangar is mine. So I can just run straight to it. Alright, so looking to the future, we're going to go to the next planet. We'll call it, oh wait, we already know the name of the planet. It's Planet Voss. After Voss, right at the end, you get to pick up the Voss bonus series, but at the very same time, you also pick up the Hoth bonus series. And so I'll skip that for a while too. I'll just pick it up and leave it in my mission logs turned off so I don't have to look at it. Oh, spacebar through this. Okay, let's keep the class missions moving along.
My lord, you're very efficient. I promised you my respect and support, but you have also gained my admiration. I trust you've heard the bad news. Darth Thanaton's superior on the Dark Council died, mysteriously. Darth Thanaton has succeeded him.
Then when I kill him, I will be a Dark Council member.
Only if the Dark Council doesn't catch you. Isn't that how it works? I admire your determination, but I don't know how the other Moffs will feel about opposing one of the galaxy's 12 most powerful Sith. Now, more than ever, the silencer must be completed, and you must take the credit. The Moffs must see the true future of the Sith Empire.
Let me know when the weapon is completed. I will fire it myself.
I will contact you when the weapon is ready for demonstration. Good luck, my lord.
My lord, the Belsavis machine. It's made you better, but it wasn't enough to drive the voices from your head, was it?
Do you have a solution?
Zash is indisposed at the moment, but we still have the writings of Darth Vilus. We should go to Voss. Your body is cured, but Master Ryan always said a Jedi's mind must be whole. It's the same for a Sith. You can't face Thanaton until you can control the dead you've bound.
So I want this power and alacrity. That's for my build here. Probably want one of these two, shield and absorb or shield and critical. If you're a tank as an assassin, accuracy and power is good for DPS. I believe all kinds of DPS like accuracy. 104 power and alacrity. Got 88 in the head. Holy cow. 88 in both weapons in the head. They're both 18 and 9, so I'm going to do the head first. There we go. I believe don't care about that. Okay, so now we're heading down to Voss for reals. For realsies. Voss is over here in Hutt's face, up in the north. And use your ship's intercom. Excellent. So we'll just watch out the front window.
We've arrived at the space station. From here we can get transport to Voss. Let's figure out what we're doing.
Voss? Who ever heard of such a place? You are going crazy.
I can't believe you think you can chase us away with some mythical healing ritual.
You think you're the puppeteer, but you're just the puppet.
We need to find a way to silence these ghosts.
You've been strong, but until you control these ghosts, they're of no use to you. I've been studying Darth Vilus's journals. It seems Vilus also found himself with unwanted tenants, and came here to Voss for a cure.
I will follow in his footsteps and hope it bears fruit.
Let's hope you have better luck. Vilus succumbed to the ghosts in his mind, and went completely mad. Voss is a recent and strange discovery. A utopia built around a group of Force users called Mystics. The Mystics aren't Sith or Jedi, though. For them, the Force is a conduit of healing and sometimes visions. Rituals that manipulate the Force are rare and often forbidden.
I wonder what the Voss are so afraid of.
They follow the visions of their mystics in all things, and they look to protect their society. The rituals were just too dangerous. Unfortunately, the ritual to repair your fractured mind is one of the forbidden... Stop!
At last, relentless parasite, I am myself again.
Wondering when you'd show up again.
After I'm healed, you're next, Ken. I promise.
I eagerly await the day.
Notes say to talk to someone called Athelus Callus. Supposed to be researching the Voss. Guess we should start there.
Alright. Gosh dang it. Let me off of my own ship. Alright, Voss. Voss is an interesting planet. Somewhat like Nar Shaddaa, and how it's politically stable in some areas between the Empire and the Republic. There's a species, sentient species called the Voss on this planet. They're force sensitives, and they haven't decided to join the Republic or the Empire in the war. And so in Voss Ka, the main city, there's a Republic side and Imperial side, but you can walk freely between them without flagging for PvP, because we're supposed to be keeping the peace. The Voss think we're all peaceful, and the Empire is lying to them. All those Sith are lying to them, saying that they just want them to be peaceful. So, there you go. And the Republic is almost as bad. They want the Voss to help them fight the war.
A weird mystic visionary, Halawad, has seen your path. A vision says you will bring destruction to the Voss way of life. Turn back.
How do you know this vision is correct?
Visionaries always see the truth. Outsiders are often confused. We ask once more, leave Voss be.
I too have seen the truth. I must complete my mission on Voss.
Outsiders do not receive visions. The revered mystic visionary Alarwan has seen that we must not use force to dissuade you. You will not destroy Voss. There are other means of persuasion.
Like what, ignoring me? Alright, let's... Oh, I've got Belsavis missions that I can abandon for now. I'll come back and run them all again later. Alright, now what's here? We got the planet mission. Hooray!
Ready when you are.
Welcome to the Voss Orbital Docking Station. This facility offers state-of-the-art amenities such as a pressurized interior and radiation shielding. We hope you will enjoy your stay on this station, as access to the planet is strictly prohibited.
No droid tells a Lord of the Sith where to go.
This is an Imperial edict. No one is to go to Voss without permission. The negotiations on Voss are complex, requiring subtlety, and are far too important for just any incoming transmission. My apologies. It seems Darth Seraphim requests the honor of your presence in the Imperial Embassy at Voss Ka at your earliest convenience.
Get out of my way and I'll speak with him now.
Of course. The shuttle is this way. Please don't keep Darth Seraphim waiting. He's terribly important.
I'm terribly important, you stupid droid. If you haven't heard of me, you should have. Oh, I'm gonna be on the Dark Council, one of the 12 most powerful Sith in the galaxy. Alright. So there are a few missions around here. Just hang out. And I believe they end right after you talk to them, too.
Assets approaching. Commencing now. Good day, my lord. It's an honor to speak with you on behalf of Imperial Intelligence. We need you for an important surveillance operation. If successful, we stand to gain a wealth of intelligence on the Republic's war efforts.
In that case, I'll do it.
We want you to take this audio surveillance device, locate a Republic official named Gur Antok, and engage him in conversation. We have created a cover identity that establishes you as a potential defector to the Republic. A meeting with Antok has already been arranged. The surveillance device will record everything that's said, allowing us to reproduce Antok's non-human vocal patterns and gain access to the Republic's encrypted files.
Let's get it done.
Good luck. We'll look forward to seeing you again shortly.
Alright, so that one does involve some work. This one might not. Let's see what he has to say.
Hold a moment. My servant offers only platitudes about our Empire's progress here on Voss. I want the truth of things. Tell me the real state of our efforts here. Do you believe these Voss will submit themselves to us soon?
The secret techniques and knowledge of the Voss will soon be ours.
Then this dithering fool isn't misleading me. Interesting. Perhaps I will commit some of my own forces to our work here after all. But then you may only be saying what I want to hear. Or what someone else wants me to hear. How can I trust anything you say? You could be an agent of one of my rivals, hoping to mislead me to my ruin.
You believe I have a fiendish plot to walk the streets and mislead any Sith I come across?
Perhaps not. Leave me. I must consider my strategies further, and your presence is only a distraction.
Alright, so that's what those little quests are. There's like one or two more hanging out somewhere around town here. And that's all you do, you just talk, and then when you're done, you're done.
What secrets shall I share with you?
Got my resurgence level. Awesome. Alright, so this is the little Empire staging area. Down here is the Republic staging area. In the middle here is common ground, and then over here there's the Temple of the Three and stuff. Alright, so I got a few missions to take care of. Darth Severin is in here. Actually I'm about out of time, so I'm just gonna pick up this lore object and tell you that thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. There's another lore object here.
Yes.
A lot of people miss this one. I'll see you next time, where we will pick up all our missions here on Voss and learn a little bit more about what it's like to be Voss. Thanks for watching. Bye.